Curiosity is an interesting and powerful force that drives us to ask questions, seek answers, and discover new knowledge. Today, let's explore the following question posed by NatNewen DS7FU, where they ask, what if my shrimp are not breeding? If your shrimp are not breeding, there could be several reasons why this is happening, so let's take a look at 9 of the most common factors. Firstly, incorrect water parameters can significantly impact the health of shrimp. It's crucial to understand the specific requirements of the shrimp species you intend to keep. For instance, Neocaridina and Caridina shrimp have distinct preferences. Additionally, knowing your tap water's composition is essential, as water hardness can vary between locations and can even be altered by home water softeners. Testing your water with tools like the API Master Test Kit and monitoring total dissolved solids with a TDS meter can provide valuable insights. Temperature is another critical factor. Shrimp breeding may be inhibited if the water temperature falls below 68 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 20 degrees Celsius. Certain shrimp species like Amano, bamboo, or vampire shrimp require brackish water for their offspring to survive. Therefore, it's crucial to understand the specific water requirements of each species. The second factor is introducing shrimp to an uncycled tank. Many shrimp keepers, myself included, have made the mistake of placing shrimp in tanks that haven't completed the cycling process. While it's natural to be eager to see shrimp in our tanks, it's vital to prioritize their well-being. Shrimp are sensitive creatures that rely on stable environments. Uncycled tanks can disrupt their breeding patterns and even lead to fatalities. Stability can be achieved by allowing your tank to cycle fully, typically over a period of 4 to 5 weeks. During this time, biofilm and algae will develop, providing a natural food source for your shrimp. This stable environment not only prevents harmful spikes in ammonia or nitrite levels, but also ensures the safety of your shrimp by shielding them from these toxic effects. The third factor to consider is maintaining stable water parameters. Once your shrimp have acclimated to their environment, it's best to minimize disturbances. Shrimp are sensitive creatures and do not like changes. Sometimes, maintaining stable, albeit suboptimal water conditions is preferable to constant fluctuations in ideal parameters. In some cases, rearranging hardscape or disturbing the substrate can release toxic gases into the water, posing a threat to shrimp. Large water changes can also disrupt their environment, leading to stress or premature molting, which may result in the loss of eggs or even death in extreme cases. Stability is key when it comes to the well-being of your shrimp. The fourth factor to consider is the presence of stressors within your shrimp's habitat. As mentioned earlier, stress factors such as incorrect water parameters, large water changes, and disturbances to your tank's environment can significantly impact the well-being of your shrimp. Other stressors include improper acclimation, poor water quality, and overfeeding, all of which can easily overwhelm these sensitive creatures. While shrimp may tolerate a single stressor temporarily, prolonged exposure to multiple stressors invariably leads to suffering, reduced growth rates, molting issues, and breeding complications. Therefore, minimizing stress in your shrimp not only enhances their quality of life, but also promotes healthier breeding rates. The fifth factor concerns an improper diet, primarily stemming from underfeeding and overfeeding. Shrimp serve as excellent scavengers in your tank, consuming a variety of organic matter. Their diet should vary to ensure adequate nutrition, as a consistent regimen is not suitable for scavengers like shrimp. Providing a diverse range of ingredients is essential to meeting their nutritional needs and encourage breeding. A balanced diet ensures they receive essential vitamins and minerals, especially if your tank lacks mature algae and biofilm to sustain their growth. Commercial food supplementation will be necessary. A helpful tip to enhance breeding rates is to increase protein and calcium in your shrimp's diet. Frozen bloodworms and other live frozen foods offer rich protein sources, while calcium, which is crucial for molting and egg development, can be supplemented with cuttlebone, crushed coral, or crushed eggshells if your water lacks hardness. Overfeeding poses a greater threat than underfeeding, as shrimp can endure short periods without food before it impacts their health. Excessive feeding leads to deteriorating water quality, infections, and diseases, significantly jeopardizing their health and reproductive success. The sixth factor involves diseases and parasites, which pose significant threats to your shrimp's health. Certain parasites, bacterial and fungal infections can be highly dangerous. Typically, shrimp that are sick refrain from breeding, as their immune systems prioritize survival. In severe cases, mating may become physically impossible. For instance, the green fungus parasite, when present on a shrimp's body, infiltrates abdominal muscles, obstructing mating, inducing distress, weakness, and ultimately leading to death. The seventh factor to consider is age. Depending on the water temperature, most shrimp species reach maturity between 75 to 80 days old. Following this, under optimal conditions, well-fed shrimp typically become ready to mate and breed within 1 to 3 days. Therefore, if your shrimp are not breeding, it's likely they're still too young. In such cases, patience is key, and you'll need to wait for them to reach the appropriate age. The eighth factor to consider is the gender ratio of your shrimp population. When purchasing shrimp, it's possible to end up with either all males or all females, which impedes breeding and prevents offspring production. When selecting shrimp, aim for a ratio of 3 females to every male to enhance the likelihood of successful breeding. As your shrimp colony grows, an imbalance in the sexes can also lead to breeding challenges. Females need to molt before mating, as it makes their body soft and flexible, which makes fertilization possible. However, this process leaves them vulnerable and defenseless. If there are too many males present, they can overwhelm the female during this vulnerable state, causing significant stress. On the other hand, insufficient male numbers can decrease mating success and reduce the reproduction rate. This imbalance may result in females discarding unfertilized eggs, leading to the loss of potential shrimplets. Therefore, maintaining a balanced gender ratio is crucial for optimal breeding outcomes. And finally, the ninth factor to consider is selecting the appropriate species. Shrimp encompass numerous genera, including Neocaridina, Caridina, Caridina, and others. It's crucial to understand that shrimp from different genera cannot interbreed. Furthermore, even within the same genus, shrimp of different species typically do not crossbreed. For instance, Amano shrimp and Pinocchio shrimp both belong to the Caridina genus, but do not interbreed with each other or with other Caridina species like bee shrimp. In conclusion, if your shrimp are not breeding or have stopped breeding, do not despair. It's important to check everything in your aquarium, starting with your water parameters and feeding. If everything looks good, sometimes a little patience is required on your part. I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Your feedback is valuable and might even shape future episodes of the series. If you're interested in breeding Neocaridina shrimp, check out the following video. I'm Andy, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.